Welcome everybody to Phoenix Raceway for race number 3 of the MRL Summer Series. Very excited for this one, but unfortunately, it looks like we're having a little bit of a racer issue here with the amount of people showing up. So hopefully, it's a good experience as we get qualifying all set and ready to go. Alpha will be qualifying up first. We still got LCQ on from AIRL, but Alpha will be up first to qualify. We are at Phoenix. You know, this track has been gaining a reputation here in the community of not being one of the greatest racetracks to race at, and these setups are pretty interesting. Alpha 29.563. It is one lap here in MRL. Dan up next. Blaze. And tonight we'll be talking about all the different tire temperatures. Whoa, Dan getting loose out of turn 2. But tonight is all about tire temps. We'll be exploring them. We'll talk a little bit about it once qualifying is over, and we'll show you the track temperature and all that. Explain how tonight might be a one for the tires. Dan at 29.8. The Blaze will be up next. We are starting a little bit late due to the fact that no one had any practice here. We wanted to make sure that drivers at least had some time to get a line down, so. Como will be after Blaze, and let's see what Blaze puts down. A 29.2, top of the board. See what Como can do. Was a pretty fast lap there by Blaze. Oh, I mean, everybody knows this by now, but this being one of Como's least favorite tracks. See what he can get done here in qualifying. Ooh, Coma loose out of turn 4. Keeps it out of the wall. It's going to be 29.6. Alpha up next, and that's about it for people showing up tonight. It is not a huge turnout. Oh, it looks like actually Avento might be joining. That's great. So good to see Avento maybe, possibly, hopefully, joining us. Radiant saying that he is on the way as well, so hopefully we get a couple others. Beat, unfortunately, not wanting to make it. Pink out of turn 4. 29.396, not enough to take pole. Looks like Avento will be up next. Avento running, oh boy. I wonder where I've seen this car before. Hopefully it's not a bad omen. Avento's lap has started. Avento with, I think, 0 practice. See what he can put down. 29.5. So still faster than Coma. We'll wrap it up for Evento. And Radiant will be the last one to qualify. So we will have 7 drivers. So actually turning out to be a good turnout. Ooh, look at this car. Verizon 22. Old Verizon.
They're trying to.
All right, Radiant. Qualify. Oh, Radiant nearly loses it in turn 2, catches it. Wow. And is hitting the wall, and that's probably going to be the lap up for Radiant. Unless that was the outlap. I think that might have been the outlap. No, that was the lap. So that will leave us with 7 drivers. Evento trying out maybe something a little bit more appropriate for this league in terms of cars. But, I mean, this is going to be something we see throughout the race, is these cars just getting really loose if you drive them wrong. Now, Radiant, of course, no fault to his own, just no practice. But we might see that throughout the race. Blaze was doing it in practice. Stan had a couple of moments. And so Radiant does not qualify, but I'm sure he's going to be able to race either way as Evento burns it down here. We all wait for Yummy to get everyone lined up. So we'll wait for everyone to get lined up there. You can see the pace car. Pace car going to the wall. Ooh. But again, welcome to Phoenix. This is race number 3 of the summer series. Hope everyone is glad to have MRL back. It has so far been an awesome, just a little mini season. Yummy waits for everyone to get lined up. I'm punching the mic as he waits for everyone to get lined up. Blaze will take pole. And let's talk a little bit about the track facts for today. Take a look at the track temperature. It's 86 degrees outside, partly cloudy. Track temp is 93. Now that's in the green for Yummy's scale, but that's going to be something that these drivers are going to have to control. It is so hard to control tire temperatures here so far. Drivers have been struggling, at least in the couple laps of practice that we had, with tire temps. They've been up in the 120 range. Of course, this is a little bit warmer than it is usually, and this is Phoenix, so this is something Yummy really wanted to test, is the tire temperatures, and so he's going to be able to get all that info compiled for today. Looks like Barry might be joining us. Thank you, Coma. And be very excited if Barry is joining. Let's take a look at our race analysis for tonight. 70 laps, 70 miles. It is a 1 mile short track. Pit window, we're expecting 25, maybe 30. Could go longer, could go shorter. You know, this is just our general guess of what the pit window looks like. And of course, pit speed is 80 studs per second. So drivers going to have to be pretty careful to slow the cars down. Not too hard, but might be a challenge as Yami is walking all over that pace car. Just waiting for everyone to get, I guess, ready. It looks like Barry might be joining us on, actually. As there we go. Now we got cars lining up. Remember, this is... Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my god! The oof! It's back! Oh my god! That's awesome. Oh my god, it's back. It's back! I cannot believe this. Oh, car coming in a little bit too hot there. Oh, that was Alpha. But again, everyone, as we wait for everyone to get lined up, let's go over all this stuff again, just one more time. Partly cloudy out. Track temp is 93. It's going to be a hot one. It is Phoenix. This is significantly cooler than it is today in Phoenix, but minor details. And of course, the race analysis. 70 laps. Probably going to see 1 to 2 stops. I believe we'll probably see cars make it on 1 stop. As, hey, wait a minute. I'm seeing duplicates of the same car. There we go, Avento. So again, Blaze on pole. Is Pink maybe with a grid drop here. He is supposed to be in 2nd place. But in the order that they're on track. Oh, I am typing in the wrong spot. In the order they are on track, it's Blaze, Alpha, Vento, Coma, Dan, and then Radiant. So I guess, yeah, just unable to, maybe Pink unable to actually race tonight. Of course, Pink has been historically had bad luck. And oh my goodness, we got Barry. Look at that car at the rear. Barry joining us. That is amazing. As you can see everyone lined up on the back straightaway. Whoa. Making sure everything is all finally set up. I mean, something might be happening with Pink. It's probably something I'm missing. Forgot about the pace car being loud. So Pink AFK, that's why he's not in the lineup. So Blaze, Alpha, Avento, Coma, Dan, Radiant, and Barry. Our lineup for right now. Pink will have an opportunity to join later tonight. Waiting on a debrief, or a brief, sorry. Oh, and there we go. Now we start pacing. We'll do one full lap. Going green. So 70 laps around here. Should be a fairly quick race. See how well these drivers are going to be able to handle this racetrack. All right. So again, welcome to the third race of the Summer Series. MRL trying to get this all back up together as we get ready for Season 6. Started with 5 and I'll take 7. Yummy heading in the pit lane as everyone else gets ready to go to the restart zone. We are underway here at Phoenix. Blaze goes wide in turn 1, and we already got problems. Caution comes out immediately. With the debrief, this one gonna end quite early. Let's take a look back at what happened here. Radiant's gonna come on the inside, gets into coma. Barry's there too, and that destroys Radiant's car. And coma gets into Dan, so a multi-car incident. Man, I don't even got much time to prepare for this on the replays. Road will, I assume, be open. It looks like we'll have some takers. Going with Dan and Barry. Taking a pretty late pit box. Damage to get repaired there by Coma. He's out of pit lane pretty quickly. Oh no, that's not good. So let's ride on board with Coma to see what happened here.
Is that not Dan's car?
No, that's...
Well, clearly not.
Oh, it's Blaze. Oh.
Dan is in the 87.
Oh, great start.
I just got fucking blasted from behind. Thanks, Barry.
Oh, caution. The first Jesus Christ. Already? I'm already on Barry.
Barry
So you can see that Barry having a little bit maybe of issues. No penalties have been handed out so far, but Aventa will be in the lead. It looks like we'll be going green this time. And yep, there goes the pace car into pit road. Aventa will lead him off. He is the control car. Coma right behind. Everyone stacks up, and we are back underway. Avento into the wall. It's gonna have to be careful. These cars do have damage, but this one a much more peaceful restart. As Coma gets loose. Avento into the wall again. Alpha sends it in turn 3. Oh, Barry going up into the wall. Barry did, in fact, get a penalty. He got a grid drop for reckless driving for that caution. So Yummy didn't have enough time to write that one down. Coma and Alpha side by side. Through turn 2, they stay side by side. Avento just sitting right behind. Avento diving it in. Oh, a little bit of rotation. Car's gonna go up the racetrack, goes in front of Coma. Dan getting a run on the inside. They go 3 wide on the exit 4 for second place. Dan brakes early, probably a good thing. Here comes Barry shooting it in turn 1. A lot of contact sends Coma up the racetrack. Barry getting loose on the inside again, and whoa, Barry nearly losing it out of turn 2. Oh, he's overcorrecting it. Can he save the car? He has to almost come to a complete stop, and he's still spinning out. Saves it eventually, but wow, he was spinning that thing out. Oh my goodness. And watch that 5 car just comes in a little bit too hot, and this is something that Yummy is liked about these cars, is that you can overcorrect them. He got a little bit of a tap there from Coma, and then look at that thing. Side and side, fishtailing. He eventually gets it caught back up, but he is going to be significantly far back. Radiant 1 lap down from the damage. Pace car will not wait on you. Vento down on the inside for Coma. Battling second place. Oh, Coma getting loose. These cars are loose. The rear ends like to go out on these things. Coma's going to fill in on the inside, take second place back. Can Avento get the switchback? He's going to fill it in. They stay side by side down the front straightaway. Dan dives in on the inside, has to brake big time going through the corner. Coma and Avento still stay in front, but this time Coma on the inside as Alpha starts to pull a gap in front of these guys. Oh, Coma pushing up against Avento. Dan's going to take advantage, go as wide as he needs. A little bit of contact there. Damage is not too bad. You know, you gotta hit the wall pretty hard or hit another car pretty hard for you to get damage, but this guy still gotta play it cautious as Dan nearly going around there through turn 2. Dan just caught that apron. Coma was coming down. That could have been bad. Dan still battling up here for second place. Up the racetrack, Dan goes, and there goes Avento. He goes around. Caution. That will bring out caution number 2. Dan will most likely get a penalty on this one. We'll see what Yummy does. And actually, Barry, didn't even notice, got another grid drop for reckless driving, and now that's going to be his second penalty for reckless driving. One more, and he gets a big fat penalty or disqualification. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay on this one. So Dan is just going to come back down on Coma, and I mean, Avento filled in the spot. We can take another look at this one. I mean, Avento's just filling in the inside. He's coming up the racetrack, yeah, but looks like he wanted to use Coma more as a wall. We'll see how Yummy officiates that one, or how he's going to give the call on that one. So our second caution here on lap number 12. Radiant will get a lap back and get some more repairs on that car. I don't think he took full repairs. There he goes. He'll go and take that lap back now. Waiting for Yummy to type. We're just waiting for Radiant to come back around. We don't want to just leave him out there. And that, in fact, was what we were waiting on. So, go back pacing. I guess Yummy will write this stuff down afterwards, but I'm going to guess Dan will have a grid drop. Unless no one got a penalty. We'll have to check. All right, pit road's open, and it looks like everyone but Dan will come down pit road. So maybe he doesn't have a penalty. I don't imagine he's going to have a penalty. Stay out. Everyone else down pit road. Where will they pit? Still taking the first pit box available. Radiant taking the second pit box available. Okay, take the third. Come on, Alpha will take these last couple. Yeah, Radiant making some more repairs on that car. Same as Barry. You can imagine that Avento's probably got some damage as well. Alpha out. Coma doing, I guess, some repairs as well. Or, yeah, Coma doing repairs as well. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. It didn't look like he had any damage on the car, but maybe he did after that little incident. Out of pit lane first. Dan will start us off. Looks like he won't have a penalty due to that. Called a racing incident. Coming in to pit lane. Oh, no, he stays out. Not everyone was caught up. So we'll have another lap around. Everyone on the lead lap. Barry's got to be careful. He's got 2 penalties for 2 penalties for reckless driving. Excuse me. Ooh. A little bit of a checkup there. Blaze decided to park it. He heads in. And the control car, will they all stack up? Yes, they will. And we are back underway, and that might have been a jump from a couple of cars. Radiant with an awesome restart. Goes up to third. Coma with the switchback. Ooh, Avento with the push. As Dan and Alpha battle for the lead. Oh, Avento super loose. Has to correct it. Oh my goodness. I mean, Barry was loose there too. What a slide by Avento as Coma fills in the inside. Just gotta take a look at that one again. Watch Avento as we go through turn 2 as Barry has a little incident there, and wow, Avento having to correct that thing. Oh, Barry nearly takes out Avento, and that might be his 3rd reckless driving penalty. He nearly took him out there. Seems like that's going to be the trouble corners. Turn 2. People trying to get onto that apron. Coma takes the lead, and he'll start to pull away. Radiant and Dan battling for 3rd place as Alpha secures 2nd. No penalty for or not Avento, for Barry. A much more spread out race now after that 2nd restart. penalty for Barry on that on those last couple of incidents. Ooh, Alpha diving in on the inside to try to take the lead away from Coma. Alpha dives in, gets the lead through the corner, and clears for the lead out of the corner. Looks like going wide is not the strategy. Oh, it's definitely the strategy for turn 1. And, ooh, Coma. Down on the inside, Alpha went way wide. He's going to be almost back with Radiant. And Alpha loses a ton of time there through 3 and 4. Oh, a little bit of a send, 2 cars deep. One seems to be okay. Vento nearly loses it. Dan as well in the back. That apron on turn 2 seems to be what's getting these cars the most worked up. Alpha dives it in on turn 1. Coma's gonna get the switchback. And Alpha will stay about where he was. Not sure what the move there was on 4. Alpha driving it in deep. Alpha's gonna try it again. He dives it in pretty deep into turn 1. But isn't able to make it work. A little bit of contact there on the wall. Tries it again. Can he get the block? Oh, a little bit of a tap there from Coma. Coma still able to get the switchback every time. Alpha is right on Coma's bumper, though. Radiant, even more of a dive. Coma making some contact there with Radiant as well. Oh, Alpha saves it. Wow, what a save. I thought he was going to go around there. But a good save from Alpha. Radiant a little bit loose on the inside. Alpha will take the lead. Coma down the second. Radiant third. Avento fourth. Dan pretty far back in 5th. Radiant trying the diving line. So far working out as Coma not able to get to the bottom there in turn 1. Still gets a better run out of the corner. Avento now with this little pack. Radiant's gonna go a little bit wide, brings Coma with. Avento almost out to the wall. One bad corner drops you back 3-4 car lengths. Radiant up to second place across the line. Oh, Alpha, horrible turn 1, went super wide. Might lose the lead here to Radiant. Oh, Coma trying to split it 3 wide and will. 3 wide going into turn 3. Radiant a little bit loose on the inside, gets a little bit of a run. Coma up and into the wall. There's still 3 wide now with Avento. Radiant with the lead. Alpha drops back. Looking for the switchback on Avento. Good block by Radiant. Avento kind of ping-pongs around slowly with Alpha and Coma. Now Avento's going to have the inside. Coma with the switchback on Avento. Trying to get a run. Squeezes. Oh, nearly turns Radiant. That actually gives Radiant a little bit of a gap for the lead. Oh! A little bit of an interesting line here by everybody. I guess Coma always runs that outside line. Ooh, Avento getting loose there, back in third. Radiant out wide, has to slow way down to get the car to rotate. Coma going up the racetrack, nearly collides with Radiant. Alpha now has the inside going in the turn one. Great. Oh, Avento nearly loses it. Alpha puts Coma into the wall. They all save it. As Avento now with a little bit of a run on the inside. Oh, Coma. Oh, Avento saves it. What a save. See that one from Alpha's view.
4%, this is not nice.
I'm at 1400 fuel.
Oh my Radiant!
That was me. That was me. I'm sorry.
Radiant. Oh, that's 70 from that.
Ooh, Coma.
Sorry, rotation, Coma.
Coma got some damage from that. Coma talked about it, I believe, last week at Auto Club, where damage was just, you had it, and it was so far back. Radiant obviously had more damage from that. You can see he's starting to drop back. Coma's gonna take the lead away though, so obviously Coma's still got some speed left in that car. And something I will mention is Coma is really struggling with those tire temps. Not gonna give out too much information to the rest of the just in case the rest of the drivers are listening in, but Coma currently, at least compared to my other reference, pretty bad. Oh wait, hold up. No, yeah, pretty bad on tire temperature. Radiant heading in to pit lane. That damage is just going to be too much to really be competitive with. So it becomes a 3-car battle as Alpha saves it on the inside again. That thing got super loose. As they go 3 wide for the lead coming out of turn 4. Still 3 wide going through turn 1 and 2. Coma's gonna fill up behind. Radiant will go a lap down. It's, oh my goodness, Alpha fishtailing coming out of the corner. Avento trying to maybe get an arc here, but Coma's going to interrupt that line. They both are going to probably drop back here. Alpha will start to have a little bit of a comfortable lead. Some contact there with the wall. Alpha now a little bit concerned about... Well, I was a little bit concerned. Oh, Coma smoking! Coma with some significant damage on that car. Has to pull in. We'll have to take a look back and see what caused... Oh, Coma speeds in pit road. Barry speeds in pit road. And that completely throws off this entire race. Look at all that smoke. Barry's got smoke too. Oh no, Barry doesn't have smoke. It was just all the smoke from Coma. Now, these aren't grid drops. These aren't drive-thrus. Speeding on pit lane. It's a penalty. You can see the text on the pit boxes. That's another thing that's going to be new with the season, is that the penalty gets served in the pit box, and it looks like maybe Avento came in as well. It looks like, yeah, Avento coming in. This is when pit stops are about to happen. Will Alpha come in this time? It looks like he will. Maybe not. Nope. Alpha staying out. I believe it will be just Alpha and yeah, now Dan coming in this time. And not sure what caused this damage for Coma. I mean, we're gonna watch it here at full speed. There's a little bit of contact there with Avento, and that just makes the car smoke. We'll have to take a look at Coma's angle on it. But yeah, I'm not sure what really caused that one. Let's watch in with Coma, see what happened.
5%.
My tail temperature. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, once it reaches
Oh, I'm red.
0, it automatically.
Yeah, it's long red now. It's 149.
I'm red.
See, the funny thing is,
What the fuck? I'm smoking.
Thomas tires blue.
Oh shit.
Oh,
The first person in the MRL.
That's what you get from saving that tires at Phoenix and
I
that's what happens. There we go.
so Coma blowing a tire. That's what it was. That was a blown tire. I forgot MRL not using the more like Alpha's league where the tire just kind of disconnects from the car and flings around. It's a lot of smoke comes out the back of the car. So this race turned up on its head. Alpha still got quite a few laps left on his tires. And Alpha doing a great job at conserving his tires. He says that it's still in the green. Coma's was in the red when he blew a tire. He was at 43% tire wear when that tire popped. Alpha is at 61, so Alpha still got quite a little bit left on his tires. Whoa, someone got into the wall pretty hard. Vento into the wall. It looked like maybe it was Barry or Dan that was into the wall. But this one now is extremely spread out. Alpha's going to continue to hold the lead. Vento will be up to second. Radiant up to third with all that. Dan still sitting in fifth and Barry in sixth. How does Yummy have more laps than Blaze? That's kind of funny. Will Alpha come down pit road this time? Nope, stays out yet another lap. We'll have to come in soon as Avento was up near the wall there. I believe this will be for position when Avento Radiant do and if they battle. And track temperature 93 degrees. Alpha's doing actually a really great job at conserving those tires. He's still within what we'd say the green area. Coma though not so much. Coma's in the yellow for his tire temperatures. We're not going to reveal exact numbers. Still a little bit of damage left on that car. He never took repairs. It was just the tire blowing up, and he's going to be the first driver that has a blown tire in MRL Summer Series history. How about that? I believe he's the second driver to blow a tire in MRL history. You can hear the quip from Avento when we did have that replay that this is a payback for when he ran long at Phoenix in AIRL. Alpha still up front. This is the closest battle on the racetrack, and this is between Vento and Radiant. Slowly closing in. They're both a lap down. Alpha, is he going to try to make this on one stop? I mean, I'd be very curious to see if Alpha can make that work. Otherwise, this is going to be an incredibly risky strategy. Radiant and Avento staying about equal distance apart each lap. In terms of fuel, Alpha around 600 milliliters of fuel. So, not sure if he can even make it to the end on fuel. That's of course not even considering tires. So Alpha either is going to have a great strategy play here if he can make it the next 20 laps, or he's going to have an awful strategy play here if he doesn't get a caution. Could be banking on that one as well, but with the pack this spread out, we'll have to see. Vento a little bit loose there. So tire temps pretty consistent around the league. Radiant at 123, Alpha at 115, and Dan at 129. I'm gonna reveal those ones because I asked for them. They put them in the game chat. As Alpha coming in this time. See if this works. Apparently Avento's tire temperatures is 11 degrees, which I believe it. So Alpha in, does he speed? It's 90 studs per second. No. So where will this put Alpha? Pretty much everything here. The pit cycle. Watching Avento. He's pulled quite a bit of gap on Radiant here. And Avento crosses the line, but Alpha is out of pit lane. This might work. Can Alpha stay out in front? He's just now leaving. Here comes Avento to drive by. Alpha will go into second place. I don't think he took tires. Oh, he took tires. He took tires and fuel, and he's out. Right behind Avento. Well, he's got quite a bit of work to do. Everyone's now going to be on the lead lap. Alpha might have the strategy here, depending on how long Avento can go on these tires. Alpha might have cooked something here. 15 laps to go, so not a lot of time to make up for Alpha here. A lot to do, not a lot of time. Alpha with 5% damage though. He is rapidly gaining on Avento. Last time by was about a second. I can guarantee you this one's gonna be closer than a second. Yeah, now up to about half of a second. He's already now like 2 car lengths, 1 car length there. So Alpha's gonna probably take this one right back away from Avento. Oh, but he runs wide. Alpha complaining about lag, but he's got the inside from Avento. They're gonna be side by side through turn 2. Alpha holds on. He's gonna have the lead. Can he hold on to it? Loses the rear end just a little bit, and there he goes. Clear for the lead with 11 laps to go. Looks like he didn't need much time at all. Oh, Alpha got loose there in turn 1, though. Goes wide in turns 3 and 4. Here comes Avento to the quarter panel. Oh my goodness, nearly turning them both. Avento not going to give this one up without a fight. 10 to go. Alpha still holding on to the lead. He got it through the outside. Alpha had a little bit of a bump. Vento's still there. Alpha a little bit loose on the high side. Vento's going to take the lead back temporarily. Not quite clear for it. Alpha's going to look for the switchback here. Vento goes up the racetrack. Here comes Alpha on the inside. Back to side-by-side racing as... Whoa, Alpha! Sideways across turn 4. Gets the lead. But how long can he keep it for? Vento still putting up a big fight. Oh, Alpha nearly losing it again. He is sliding all over the place. Alpha this time goes wide. Avento takes advantage. A little bit of a bump. That puts Alpha right up against the wall. They're going to stay side by side down the front straightaway. 7 laps to go. Vento now with the inside is going to drive up Alpha up the racetrack. Vento stuck on the inside through turn 2. Will he lose the car? No, he keeps it together. Bit of a track bump. Alpha goes wide in turn 3. Still with a possible opportunity for a switchback. As Dan might become lap traffic. He is not too far in front. Might we see lap traffic come into play? As Alpha is going to be able to find the inside on Avento. A little bit of a door bang going into turn 3. Avento this time pretty far back, now half a second. It's going to be a lot of time for him to make up on worn tires. And, a little bit of a technical difficulty there. Dan getting told to move out of the way. So Alpha passes on by and extends the gap on Avento now to 0.8 of a second. I think that one little corner might have done it for Avento falling this far back. Just with as worn tires as he's got to be on extremely worn tires. Three laps to go here at Phoenix. Alpha now with a 1 second gap. Two laps to go here at Phoenix, race 3 of the Summer Series. Vento tried to look for his second win. But just Alpha with the strategy. Going out as late as possible. It looks like the overcut is becoming popular again. Alpha, nothing to worry about. 1 lap to go. 1.3 seconds of a gap. Just needs to stay out in front. This race is finalized. Through one more corner, Avento tried. It got into the wall. Alpha comes out of turn 4, and he's going to win here at Phoenix. I thought he was cooking something up, and I guess he was. Third different driver to win here in the Summer Series. Vento will get second place. Coma will get third, somehow not blowing another tire. Dan will finish in 5th, Barry 4th, and Radiant finishing out in 6th place. And it looks like Dan blowing a tire here after crossing the line. Alpha will try to turn it down here. Avento is on fire. And there he goes. Another exciting finish to the end for the Summer Series. All 3 races so far, I'd say, being a big success. Even though the turnout wasn't what we wanted it to be, it still turned out to be a great race. Even though it was a Phoenix race. Alpha. We are, again, the 3rd different winner here in... Whoa, the Summer Series as I go a little bit too far. And Alpha, it looks like the overcut works once again here at Phoenix. I mean, how did you know that the overcut was going to be the strategy?
I really didn't until I realized that they don't know how to save tires. So I figured if I just stay out as long as I can and keep saving, then once I come out with new tires, they're gonna have bad tires.
Yeah, and I mean, everyone seemed to have at least a higher tire temperature and higher tire wear than you. How did you save tires throughout all of the race?
I guess all I really did was just back up the corner. Just let off before the corner even starts.
I mean, and that's all that you did to really conserve tires? I mean, I was comparing tire temperatures between you and a bunch of other drivers. You were at least 10 or, in some cases, 30 degrees cooler than other drivers. But, I mean, I guess if it works, it works. First win of the Summer Series. You are streaming this one, so you did get this one captured.
Yeah.
Where are the standings? Next week is Atlanta. I don't think it's new Atlanta configuration. Thank goodness. Thoughts heading into Atlanta.
There might be a few changes to the tire wear that might probably patch my strat, but I'm excited.
All right, Alpha. Anything else to add on to tonight?
Nothing else. GG's, everyone.
All right, congratulations, Alpha. Thank you. Let's get up second place of the night, Avento. Where are you, Avento?
Turn 3.
Oh, you're way over there. Oh, wow, you're way over here. All right. Car slightly on fire, but
That's some
Alright,
decals.
so Avento, what happened there at the end? You were doing so well to hang out with Alpha, and then all of a sudden, just after coming out of turns 4, you're 5 tenths back, and from there it just kept extending.
Yeah, I tried to save as much as I could. Like I after my pit stop, I finally noticed how to save tires, and I was doing good. I was like 116 most of the time, saving for when to alpha pit, just try to push, and that's what I did. Saving up, he pitted. I was a bit ahead. I saved up until he got really close to me. That's where I started to push a little bit more. And then the tire just couldn't hang out anymore. Like, it was at 55%. It was barely seeable trying to keep up with him. And when I got a bad corner, he got a pretty good one. I just couldn't catch him.
Yeah, it's just worn tires just always have shown to be a lot slower. But it was an entertaining battle, all the way up to those last couple of laps. Anything else to add on for tonight, Evento? Maybe something about the cars and how tire temperatures were.
Yeah, once you get to know how to save up tires, you can be a beast. Like I was hearing up Coma, Radiant, and Barry. They couldn't save. Only Alpha could do, and I was trying to save. It is possible. People think that it isn't, but it is possible to save. Hope that I can use this strat. I'm not gonna review it because it's different from Alpha. I'm gonna try to use this strategy to just save more tires and have better results.
All right. Well, anything else to add on for tonight, Evento?
No thanks.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, second place. That's not too bad. It'll definitely help you out in the point standings, especially with that average finish. But congrats on the podium.
After Auto Club.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
All right, and Barry, you said you wanted an interview. You said to interview you last. I mean, you were in the back all day, but let's get you up here, Barry. Uh. Oh. Waiting on Barry. Hello, Barry. Earth the Barry. Well, looks like Barry is not quite available. So let's get tied for. Well, I don't think points are out right now, but as of latest update, let's get tied for points lead. Radiant up here. Radiant, where are you on the
Hello.
racetrack?
I am not on the racetrack. I'm on the mountain.
Oh. Oh, how'd you get up the mountain?
Magic.
All right, Radiant. You mean you came in last second? Not a lot of practice. How were the cars for you throughout the race? I mean, just coming in.
Oh, the cars are fine. I was able to learn the setup pretty quickly. Would have been quicker if a certain asshole didn't fucking plow into the back of my goddamn car on the fucking start and then do it again on the restart after that. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, did this man not know how to get an actual proper fucking start? Like, you don't have to bump into the back of whoever's in front of you just to, like, start racing. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's just infuriating. Like, who could have such a tiny fucking brain just to do the same thing twice in a row and think, oh, this time it's not gonna fucking do anything? Like, Jesus Christ. Literal microbes racing tonight.
Okay.
Like, single-celled organisms, and none of this, and it's not a fucking brain cell, I can tell you that.
Other than on the restarts, it seemed like you had a pretty good race going on. What happened there at the end? I saw that you finished a lap down. Did you have to come into pit road for a second time?
Oh yeah, my tire blew out.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
not see that. I saw that Coma's tire blew
Turns
out.
out turns out the hottest fucking state capital in the world is gonna have a hot racetrack during the summer. Who would have thought?
Yeah, some people thought it was going to be a cool race, but I knew the tire
Yeah.
temperatures were going to be hot. But do you think the tire temperatures were unreasonably high, or do you think they were right in the right spot?
Well, there were some people who were able to save. Alpha was able to save. Vento learned how to save. So clearly it wasn't unreasonable. Apparently it's just very difficult.
Right. It's definitely a new skill that we're all gonna have to learn how to do. And then Atlanta coming up next. Excited, worried? What are your thoughts?
Um, well, I'm always excited to race whenever there aren't like fuckwits trying to kill me. But you know, yeah, I'm definitely excited for Atlanta. Um, I'm not sure how I've done at that track historically, but I know I've always gotten a pretty good handle on the setups whenever we've gone there. So anyway, to update what you said about me before this interview, I am tied for second in the point standings.
Oh, have they came out?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to take a look at them. All right, Radiant. Anything else to add on for tonight?
Nope, that's all.
All right. Well, thank you, Radiant. We wish you luck at Atlanta. Barry, Earth to Barry. Hello. I guess Barry is still not here, and so let's get the current now actual points leader up here to finish off for tonight. Let's get Coma up here. Where are you?
Find the trail of smoke.
Find the what? Oh. Oh boy. All right. I'm not gonna ask how this happened. All right. So Coma third place. I mean, we know Phoenix isn't one of your best tracks, but I mean, how was the race for you overall?
Overall, it was pretty good. Oh, I haven't done. Overall, it was pretty good. I gotta talk to Yummy about how vehicle condition also affects tire temps and tire wear, because midway through the race, I got absolutely ass packed by Radiant and coming to the first corner, and it doesn't affect tire temps. Oh, okay. Well, it's still a skill issue, but midway through the race, I got ass packed by Radiant through turn 1, and I had 70% vehicle condition from basically halfway ish, maybe before, and I already had the time penalty to serve, so I didn't have a chance to repair it. But other than that, I mean, it was solid. I had a bit of a stint up front. Crazy battles with Dan, of all people. Could have fooled me with me, Dan, Vento, Alpha, and Radiant. Thank you, Vento. Thank you for that. Blew a tire once. I was very confused because I didn't know the threshold, and then my car started smoking. I checked my vehicle condition, and it was well over what it should have been. And then Yummy just goes, "Yeah, your tire blew." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I pulled it in. Didn't get it slowed down enough. Almost blew it twice. I came across the line at 11% with like 150-degree tires.
Oh
So
my God.
definitely some racecraft to work on there. I should have an advantage because, running Jackal and stuff, I should understand how to do this. But I found out it's actually opposite to the strategy you use to save when at Jackal. So that was an interesting find. Couldn't really put it to the test with the vehicle condition, but somehow managed to steal a podium and officially take the points lead. Mr. Consistent out here. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, it depends on the model that we're gonna use. If it's super speedway, I'm gonna go kill myself. If it's a little further back, then that was the main track that we tested with me and Yummy when we were making these cars. So I should have a general understanding on how to drive there, but only time will tell.
Right. Well, you kind of covered everything I was gonna ask, but so anything else to add on to tonight?
My bad. I kind of stole your job. Looking forward to coming home from work and driving a road course tomorrow at AIRL.
Oh, you're looking forward to that.
No, it's fucking
Yeah,
sarcastic.
yeah, I know. But
I'm gonna do it.
Here
I'm
you
gonna
go.
do it. Did good in the D3 race. The shit show that it was. So hopefully we can continue the streak, go 3 in a row. You never know.
Well, third place for the race. Points lead. Looking pretty good so far for the summer series. We'll let you down. And, everyone on... Unless Yummy has something to say. Yummy doesn't have anything to say. Good. Everyone out of my stage. Alright, and that will wrap it up here at Phoenix. A couple cars on fire here to settle this one out. Thank you all for joining us for the third race of the summer series. We're going to, as you may have heard, Atlanta next week. That's a home field advantage track for Coma. I don't think he mentioned it, but we'll see. Coma now with the points lead by 3 points over Avento and Radiant. Radiant tied for second place. Alpha sitting 5 points back, and Dan, who's in fifth, sitting 9 points back. So the points battle, at least in one series, is nice and close. So that will wrap it up here from Phoenix. ARL, as you may have heard, has been pushed to tomorrow. A time is not exact, so we're still waiting on that. But as soon as we get that information, we will give it to you. So again, on the T-Man channel, the T-Man 22 fan channel, that's linked on the MRL channel. Just gotta scroll down on the homepage. They'll tune in for ARL. Other than that, that will wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Trying to come out with some videos for the MRL channel. Go ahead and watch those when those come out. I think we have a short out there too. We might have one for here as well. But again, that will wrap it up here in Phoenix. We will all see you tomorrow, hopefully. But if not, we'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.